Hello friends, my name is Dr. Randy Schroeder and I am passionate about educating parents with the simple yet very effective habits that help achieve extraordinary results in raising a child. I wrote Simple Habits for Effective Parenting, and in this video I'm going to talk about Chapter 2, what's in Chapter 2, some of the simple yet very effective habits. I start out by beginning with verbal unconditional love. Children need unconditional love, and I talk about the 3 absolutely essential love statements that parents need to tell their child every day. In this chapter, I also talk about unconditional love and the importance of touch and how to go about doing that. The importance of quantity and quality time. Both are absolutely essential. Compliments through the appreciation vitamin, using the words I appreciate, are essential. Positive labels, marvelous meal times together. Families that are healthy almost always have meal times together with no distractions and no problem talk. I discuss making memorable experiences with your child, the importance of how to date your child on a monthly basis, and the guidelines for how you can make that happen. And that is another key to building a positive parent-child relationship. When a parent has a positive parent-child relationship, then there is trust and mutual respect between the child and the child believes that the parent has their best interest at heart. And in one other very essential, again, there's 10 simple yet effective habits in Chapter 2 of Simple Habits for Effective Parenting, my book. It is giving a child positive labels. Positive labels make a significant difference in leading your child to be a responsible, good decision maker. Whatever label that you place on your child's forehead, that's what they're going to become, whether it's helpful or harmful. Unfortunately, if a parent gives a child a label disorganized, the child will be disorganized. If a parent gives a label you're not helpful, you're unhelpful, well, then the child won't be helpful. So what's important is to identify 2 areas of growth in your child and then give positive labels regarding those areas of growth. So, for example, if you want your child to be more organized or more hardworking or more respectful or more of a never give up attitude, you talk about determination. Years ago, more than 25 years ago, I saw a young man. His mom brought him in, and when she came into my office with her 7-year-old son, he was sitting very nicely on the sofa with his mom, but she said, Dr. Schroeder, my son, our son, is just mean. He's mean at home. He is mean at school. And in fact, this was September, and the mom said the teacher said she does not want him in the classroom anymore because he's mean to her and mean to his other classmates. So in private, I asked mom to give their son a positive label, her and her husband, not using flattery, not being insincere. Catch your son doing right and give him the positive label, nice. In fact, he was sitting on the sofa, like I said, real nicely, and I said, may I call you Mr. Nice? And he smiled and said, sure. And so whenever I would counsel that 7-year-old, I always called him Mr. Nice. I never called him his name. And I told mom and dad in private to catch their son being nice with his siblings, with the 2 of them as mom and dad, and then say, I appreciate. Appreciate is praise, and that's even better than thank you. So say, I appreciate how nice you were. Go to school, talk to the principal, the school counselor, and the teacher, and tell the teacher whenever he's nice during the school day or whenever he's nice at recess, ask, will you please give him an appreciation? I called a vitamin with an I appreciate how nice you were at recess. And so that went on for 6 months, and I'll never forget it. In February, he had become Mr. Nice. He was fulfilling that label, that positive label that had been placed on his forehead. And I asked him, how long are you going to be Mr. Nice? And I'll never forget it. He looked at me and he said, Dr. Schroeder, 200 more days. And it brought a smile to my face, and I asked him to come over to me, and I pretended to write on his forehead the word nice, and I said, now you're going to be nice till the day you go to heaven. And so that's just one example of using that positive label that makes a big difference. So Chapter 2 looks at building a strong parent-child connection in the book, my book, Simple Habits for Effective Parenting. Will you please subscribe to my YouTube channel? If you like this video, will you please give it a thumbs up? And please also comment on this video and share comments about what other videos that would be helpful to you, because I plan to do videos on marriage, parenting, and life topics. And then also share this video with your friends. I appreciate you taking the time to listen to this video. God's richest blessings on your life and your relationships. Thank you again.